Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be about the Somua SM. Now this is going to be a tier 8 French heavy tank that is going to be a premium implemented into the game in somewhere in the near future. It has entered testing now, so you will be seeing this in battle probably if you are playing tier 8 some. And oh boy, this tank is just absolutely broken. I mean, it's just crazy. So let's get into some statistics here. The tank is sitting at 1,800 hit points, DPM of 2,213, just so you know, that is more than a tank like the Tiger II. The penetration on this tank is 232, so good penetration as well, 310 alpha, with a burst damage of 930. So this is a 3-shot autoloader with around a 20 and a half second reload for the entire clip, with a 2.4 second entry clip. So in that, 4.8 seconds there, you're going to be able to unleash a, massive amount of damage, almost 1,000 damage. So that is going to be a pretty deadly clip on this tank. I'm pretty sure the AMX 5100, which is the French tech tree version kind of this, is way worse. I mean, like, this thing blows this out of the water in every single way possible. It's just extremely power creeping the 5100, which already kind of got power creeped by the Emo 1. But that's kind of a different story. But this tank, I'm pretty sure this has the AMX has a 3-second entry clip. I'm not sure, so I think this does have a quicker entry clip at release than the AMX 5100. So it is getting out that almost 1,000 clip damage potential much quicker than the AMX 5100, which this does compare with. So definitely a quick reload for the clip on this thing, entry clip, sorry. The clip, 20 and a half second reload. It's a long clip reload, but it is, of course, it's a clipper, so it does make sense. The accuracy on this isn't really amazing. It's not horrible either, though. 0.337 dispersion on the tank, so it's not the best accuracy, but it's enough. Depression angles on this tank, it does have 10 degrees of gun depression, though watch out for the 15 degrees of gun elevation. That is really bad gun elevation. But the 10 degrees of gun depression will come in very handy in this tank, of course, because you'll see why in a minute here. Concerning the mobility of the tank, it is going 40 km/h forward with 18 in reverse. So it is a very mobile heavy tank, and you're probably thinking, this is probably just like all the other French heavy tanks. No armor, good mobility, and a good gun. Well, you could not be farther off. Of course, it's got all the other things. Good mobility, good gun on the tank. But it also has good armor. And when I mean good armor, I mean good armor. This thing is sitting at 267 millimeters, around 270 millimeters on the upper plate. A very small bottom plate on here, which isn't really going to be able to hit, especially when you're using that gun depression like I was talking about. Turret is extremely strong as well, both the up and down part on it. The hatch, though, is pretty weak on this tank, 140 millimeters. It's going to be easily pinned, and it is absolutely massive. But that is a very good thing, because the rest of the armor on this tank is absolutely amazing. Let me just show you how amazing it is. If you switch over to a Tiger II, this has better armor than a Tiger II, which is known as pretty much the most armored tier 8 vehicle in the entire game. So that should tell you something, that the armor on the Somua SM is absolutely broken. And when you compare it to its tech tree counterpart, the AMX 5100, I mean, there's absolutely no comparison in the armor. This thing is absolutely paper, the 5100. This thing is anything but paper. I mean, the sides, of course, are still weak, around 105 millimeters or whatever of side armor. So you're really not going to be HE'd by too many tanks in the side, just those big 152s. But the rear, of course, you are going to be HE'd in, so, it's kind of like French tanks there. But the front, it's just so well armored on the front, combined with a great drummer on this tank, as well with a great mobility. So, yeah, this tank, in my opinion, is way too overpowered. If they're going to make, a nice gun, nice mobility on the tank, it shouldn't have so much armor. This thing will blow out, will absolutely destroy other tier 8 heavies. It will get to the position first, will have its clip, it can clip the entire, it can clip half the HP of the enemy tank, and then they just turn there and you bounce. So this tank is probably going to be absolutely broken. It needs to be nerfed. They need to nerf the armor on this tank. They probably shouldn't, if they want to keep the armor, they definitely need to nerf the mobility of the tank, because this has better mobility than a tank like the Tiger II, which even has worse armor than this tank technically. I mean, the side armor is better, but not by much. So overall, I would say the Somua has some of the best, if not the best armor at tier 8. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Definitely tell me your thoughts on the Somua SM in the comments below. And like I said, it is out in testing. So if you see this, watch out, because it will probably absolutely destroy you no matter pretty much whatever tank you're in. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.